Mr. Chairman, it's May 5th, and this is our first full committee hearing. There's a crisis at the border. The president is talking about abolishing ICE. Our local communities are being threatened by the left's movement to defund the police. You're trying to pack the Supreme Court. The teachers union are stopping kids from going to school. President Biden is bankrupting the country one omnibus bill at a time, and a virus continues to threaten our civil rights. But the House Judiciary's first full committee hearing this Congress is oversight of the Copyright Office. Now, look, we mean no offense to Register Perlmutter and the important work her office is doing. In fact, copyrights are a critical part of the U.S. economy, and it's an area ripe for bipartisan work. America's creators and distributors deserve our attention to make sure this is a well-functioning marketplace. We're all proud of the major pieces of copyright legislation that were signed into law in recent years, some that the chairman just talked about, including the Music Modernization Act and the CASE Act. And hopefully this is just the beginning. Last Congress, we began important work looking into Section 512 and other areas of the DMCA that can be improved. And it is our hope that consensus legislation can be identified and actually signed into law. We must keep a watchful eye over the collection and distribution of unclaimed royalties under the Music Modernization Act to ensure that trade associations and big publishers and wealthy artists are not profiting on the back of those without the means to access the money that they are owed. Rampant online piracy of copyrighted movies, TV shows, music, and other content by criminals in China, Russia, and elsewhere must also be stopped, and bold steps taken to fight it, such as the felony streaming law we passed late last year. We must continue to look for ways to improve and modernize the copyright system so that it can continue to be the engine for job creation and economic growth for decades to come. I look forward to working with the Copyright Office. We've had a nice conversation with Ms. Perlmutter to take action on all of these vital issues, and appreciate that this hearing is an opportunity to help that along. But I hope that the chairman will finally start to pay similar attention to the many urgent problems facing Americans today, problems I hear about every single time I'm out in our district, as I am today, and as many of our colleagues are, problems that Americans want us to address, want us to deal with. I hope we get to them soon, Mr. Chairman.